Have you ever heard of this saying that everything you desire is just outside your comfort zone? So that particular saying has stuck in my mind for many years because it's true. And I was asking myself, what is it about that really helps us become successful, become happier? So I was looking at some of the things that I've done in my life, and I'll share some right now. And then I'm going to relate it back to business because if you think about it, everything you are is what you attract. So if I'm being small, I'm going to attract a small business, small success. If I'm being shining my light in a bigger way, I attract more bigness in my life, bigger happiness, bigger love, bigger whatever. But in order to attract bigger, more, I have to come out of my comfort zone. Okay. So comfort zone, coming out of your comfort zone means thinking about what you're afraid of and taking steps, usually baby steps is the best, small steps to incrementally move towards that thing that you fear, and starting to decondition yourself from that fear. It's kind of like if you were helping a child learn how to swim, you wouldn't just throw the kid in the pool, they'd be traumatized. You would put their little toes in there, and then they'd kick on the side and hold on the side or be on a kickboard, and they'd slowly build up to one day you're holding them and you let your hand go and they're floating, and suddenly they feel like, oh my God, and I'm getting it, I'm getting it. That's how we teach a child, baby steps. Well, we're really no different. If we have a big fear, I had a big fear, for example, to be out there on social media. And I knew that if I could get on a video channel and speak my message, I could grow my business. But I was scared because I was afraid of people criticizing me, especially when I started getting to more soulful things connected to business. I had a lot of fear talking about spiritual work connected with success. And I held back until I did some work with myself to say, I got to release this because I need to be me and I want to create a beautiful business. So I started getting out there and doing video. And it was scary at first because people do criticize you the bigger you get. But what I found was, even though I had some criticism, there was more beautiful things happening than bad. And some of them were just comments from random people all over the country. Some videos that I did, they would write, oh my God, this tapping made such a difference. This thing you pointed out in the video today really gave me more clarity to do ba, 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 ba. And the joy that I get from people I don't even know, most of them I don't know, are really already getting help just from the video. And then I started even people hiring me to work with me. That's unbelievable. That me jumping out of my comfort zone and that happening. So that's an example. So literally, when I jumped out of my fear into video, I opened the portal for my success, even more success than I even expected. Recently, well, it started actually in COVID. I one day was doing my walk and I was listening to some very inspiring music, and I love to dance. And I had this feeling, oh, I would just love to dance, but there's people out here and that would look weird because people just jog and walk and or bike, and I'm going to get criticized, that fear of, criticism and judgment. And I did the same thing. I said, this is an opportunity to move out of my comfort zone and just dance. I'm going to let go. I don't know what they're going to think. I'm just going to let go. Now, it wasn't easy because when I first started and I started dancing and I was rocking and I was twirling around and I had all different kinds of music. And then at some point I went, oh, what the hell? Just be you. That's why we're on this planet, to just be us, to shine, to be who we are. We're so conditioned to play small. I know I have been most of my life conditioned to just do the right thing, but we're really on this planet to be who we are. And the more we are who we are as people, as business women or men, the more real we are, the more we also attract our right fit clients because they're hearing our message and that message is they're resonating with it. But if you hold back, there's nothing that they can resonate with. So it's our obligation, I think, to explore that divine force that we are, but we can't do it holding back. We have to come out of our comfort zone. So there I am dancing and flailing my arms. I had some people go by me and they're just kind of laughing, smiling. But I'll tell you, after I did that day, never did that before that, I felt so elated, so much joy because I was expressing myself, my true expression, which is so opposite of staying in your comfort zone. And when you're in your true expression, you're being more of who you are. If you want a successful business, you have to be you, do you. You cannot do that holding back. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do anything that I shared with you today, whether it's dancing in public or doing a video channel. But I am saying to start challenging yourself by using this one question. So write this question down. What is it that I've been holding back or afraid to do that's holding me back from my business to flourish? And if you want to use it not in your business, you can say that's holding me back from the relationship that I want or the happiness that I want. What is that one thing? And then you don't go all the way into it, whatever that thing is that you decide, you do baby steps to get closer and closer to making it happen. So for example, when I started video, I didn't start the channel right away. I would just get on the camera, but I didn't publish it. And I'd practice, talking into the camera in the eye of the camera because I didn't even know where to look. I practiced making sure that my voice was heard. I practiced content that I wanted to share. I did baby steps before I put it on public for anyone to see. So it's baby steps. Each baby step gets you closer to shining your light, to being all of you, because you remember who you are is what you attract. So you want to be all of you. And that's going to be a big source of really building your business in a beautiful way, getting out of your comfort zone, because everything you desire is just outside your comfort zone. I hope you write down that question and start exploring. It will really, really make a difference in your life and in your work.